Hi guys, my name's Josh, and thanks again for joining us for this. This is the craft part of our lesson for the week about the Sermon on the Mount. Hopefully you watched that video before you got to this one, but if you didn't, it's alright, because this is just a fun craft thing, and you can do this while you're listening to it after you find out how to make the Play-Doh. Now, if you already have Play-Doh, or if your parents bought Play-Doh or something, you're fine. That's awesome. Skip the step, and we can go to the ending of the lesson of how we're going to do what we're going to do with it. But until then, just watch me and how we're going to be making our own Play-Doh to be able to make a mountain of our own. Just like how Jesus was on a mountain and he had a sermon on the mount. It's kind of a fun thing we can do and have fun with it. Now, the first step you want to do is make sure you have an adult present with you while you're doing this and have them help you throughout this. Because some of these things are kind of difficult to understand and difficult to do. And some parts are a little dangerous because we're dealing with some hot liquid, like hot boiling water at some point. So just in case, have the parents help out with that and just to be safe with that. So the first step you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to get 2 cups of flour. Now we already have 1 cup of flour already in here. I'm going to scoop the next cup in here. So we're going to add 2 cups of flour in here. And while we're doing this, if you guys also, for ingredients, I'll tell you while I do this. We need flour, some kind of oil, olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever kind of oil you can get, such as that for food-based. The adults will understand that. And then also need some salt. And then also need this thing, funniest word in the world, called tartar sauce. And it's so funny. Like in SpongeBob when he says, oh, tartar sauce. Reminds me of that when he says that. But that's that. But at the same time, we also need to have this other thing, the oil, to add on to that. So that should be all of it, plus water, boiling water, which you can do that in your microwave and have either way have the adults take care of that part, especially the adults on that part. So see, we have the flour in this, so we'll just add the rest of it right in here. And next, we just add the salt. And for the salt, you'll need a 1/2 cup of salt. So make sure you have the 1/2 cup part. And just dump it in there. Make sure you just mix it in there if you want to. Have fun with it. Have fun shaking the bowl sometimes and having fun with that. That's what I like to do. And then next, you'll add 1 teaspoon of the tartar sauce. You just add that in. And you mix it in there. And next, what you're going to do is you're going to add the oil of some kind. Again, it can be olive oil or vegetable oil or any kind of food-based oil that you can put. Make sure it goes into the tablespoon. Just like this. My camera lady is laughing at me, so sorry about that. You have that. And then, for the water part, put it into a microwave within the measuring cup for it, and keep it in there for about 2 minutes so it's boiling. So we're going to put it in there for about 2 minutes. And then we're going to talk about our lesson again a little bit while we're doing that, and what we're going to do with the craft and how it relates to it. And so while we're doing that, so the reason we're making our own little mountains is just a fun little thing to remind ourselves of where Jesus was and how he did it, and where he had this sermon at. This big thing we'll be talking about the entire summer, each week. And all of our questions and all of our things that we'll be talking about will be done through these. And we'll have fun little lessons throughout the semester through this. Or it's not semester, this summer throughout this. And so we'll be handling these and doing fun crafts such as making Play-Doh like we're doing and doing other fun crafts. It won't always be Play-Doh, but it'll be fun things that we'll be doing. So just keep an eye out for that. That'll be awesome. It'll be fun, and I hope you'll enjoy it too. Because I'm enjoying while I'm doing this. Anyways, so just like how we were talking about our lesson, Jesus was on the mountain preaching and talking and teaching to other people about many, many things. And so when we do this, we'll also, if you want to, you can grab rocks and other things from outside on the driveway and other parts and just add it onto the Play-Doh if you want to add to it. And also, speaking of the Play-Doh, I recommend not to eat the Play-Doh because it is not going to taste good when you make it. It's not going to taste good at all. Even though we're making it out of food stuff, it's not going to taste like food. Just to clarify that, it's not going to taste that good and be that good for you. So, yes, that's what we have to talk about and what we were dealing with for this. And also, I also changed my shirt because I can get all dirty while I'm making this stuff too. Because Also, when you're not making stuff, it's not fun to get not dirty. Like doing all these fun things with flour and all this other stuff. And while you're also wanting the weight too, you can also stir and mix the stuff together while you're waiting for the water. So just mix it all in together like this. And make sure it's all mixed together so it's not all just sitting on top of each other. Oh, our water just got finished. So we're going to grab that, put that in our bowl. We're going to wait a little bit, and make sure the adults are taking care of it for you. See the water? Make sure it is right there. You pour it in. Make sure all of it gets in there. And then now you mix everything in this together. Kind of like when you're making cookies and you're making the batter or brownies or any other kind of food stuff. You're going to mix it all together. And just do your best. And then when you're done, by the time you're done with it, it should all be very similar to Play-Doh. Now at this point also, you can add food dye or coloring to it. And it's basically what makes things very colorful. So like when you make colorful cookies or other stuff. And one thing that I was told recently when doing this is that one thing you can also make while you're doing this stuff is that you can add Kool-Aid powder to it while you're mixing it to make the Play-Doh. So it's a really cool and fun thing. And, oh man, it's a workout. Oh boy. Stop it. And now guys, you just put your hands in there. It's kind of warm, so be careful. Just putting your hands in and mix it all together with it. And this is the fun part, because again, makes your hands all dirty and makes it kind of fun. See how fun and doughy and Play-Doh-y it looks? Kind of the reason why it's called Play-Doh. Anyways, so now it's all kind of clumped together, so we have our big thing of Play-Doh here. Now look at this. This is what it kind of looks like. And if you want, again, without the color, you can add your own food coloring and other fun stuff to it also. It makes it really fun and really great. It makes it colorful. I'm not that colorful, and I don't like doing that too much. So yeah, and if you also want to wait for it to cool down, because it is kind of hot still because of the water, you can do that. But again, just make sure you have fun with this and make a mountain with it. And so the one way you'll be making it into a mountain is that you'll place it on a surface of some sort. Probably, hopefully, a table. And so basically, with the amount that you have, you'll be able to mix it and make a mountain of some sort. It could look like this kind of mountain, like the big pointed tip ones that we see a lot in movies and in photos and everything. Or you can have fun with it and add more things to it. Like more other mountain, make a mountain range out of it if you want to. Make other sides to it. Oh, my mountain came off. Add parts to it like that. And also, if not, you can also have some fun with it by making other things with it. Because again, Play-Doh, you can make anything with it. And that's just what we're hoping to learn, is that you help you remember that by doing this, and whenever you play Play-Doh, or whenever you make like a big mountain of it or something, you just remember what Jesus was talking about and what our lesson was about. And hopefully throughout most of these lessons that we'll be learning about throughout the entire summer. So this is just how you make Play-Doh. And this is really fun. I'm going to try to make something real fun real quick. The mountain off of the Grinch a little bit, how it's got the weird top to it. I'm going to do that. Just like that. And you can have fun little designs and add them to it if you want to. And that's all. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson and this fun little craft session we had. Thanks. Bye.